This is the Gettysburg National Cemetery in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, the final resting place for more than 3,500 Union soldiers killed at the Battle of Gettysburg in July of 1863. These hallowed grounds memorialize a bloody three-day Union victory, often called the turning point in the Civil War. A number of monuments and memorials stand in both the battlefield and the cemetery to commemorate the Union and Confederate troops who fought and died here. At the cemetery's dedication on November 19, 1863, President Abraham Lincoln delivered, quote, a few appropriate remarks, which went on to be known as the Gettysburg Address. His two-minute speech served as a powerful memorial to the sacrifices of war, especially when the freedom, equality, and unity of our republic were most at stake. This is Soldiers' National Monument, which was completed and dedicated on July 1st, 1869, a few years after the Civil War. It stands at the center of Gettysburg National Cemetery, near the location where Lincoln delivered his famous address. According to the National Park Service, that large statue on top represents Liberty. She is supported by this pedestal with 18 bronze stars. The stars represent the dead soldiers buried here at Gettysburg, men from all 18 Union states fighting in the Civil War. War is symbolized by a statue of a soldier who tells the story of the battle to history. History records the heroic feats of the battle and the names of the honored dead. Peace is represented by an American mechanic with his tools. Plenty is illustrated by a woman with a sheaf of wheat and the fruits of the earth. And this inscription here at the bottom contains the last four lines of President Lincoln's Gettysburg Address, which read, "It is rather for us to be here dedicated to the great task remaining before us, that from these honored dead we take increased devotion to that cause for which they gave the last full measure of devotion. That we here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain, that this nation under God shall have a new birth of freedom, and that government of the people, by the people, and for the people shall not perish from the earth." When all the elements of this statue are viewed together, like many other statues in our great country, it presents important history. Here we see the symbolic story of American peace and plenty living under freedom, following a heroic struggle among its own people.